Hey guys, welcome back to INSANEBRIT Gaming. I'm your host, the INSANEBRIT, and this is this week's News Friday. Now, just a shout out to give you a warning about Valentine's Day, which is on February 14th. So happy Valentine's to all the loving couples out there. Remember, guys, we may not care, but she will. So remember to do something simple. It don't have to be expensive. Make a dinner, buy a chocolate, write a poem, write a love letter. Do all three. The more, the better, and you'll be seen as the more romantic type, as it were. So girls, if you are feeling stuck as well, you can be creative. I won't go into adult themes here, but you can pretty much sum up what I'm going to say there. We are simple creatures. So obviously you can buy him, I don't know, a year's subscription on his favorite gaming console. You can buy him a game, or if you really are stuck, check out his Amazon wishlist, and that works for vice versa as well. Regardless of how they knew or know you want that particular product, doesn't matter. Bottom line is you would have got something they wanted. It's on their wish list, so if you can get a peek at that, I advise you to do that. If being the quick and easy, it's not wrong. It's cheating a little bit, but it doesn't matter as long as they're happy with it. That's all that matters at the end of the day. So your quid's in with that. If you are still single, tell that special person you do like them, and if you get rejected, it's not going to kill you either way. And if you are a little bit lonely or sad or depressed on Valentine's Day, don't worry about it. You can always come back here and watch me do whatever I'm doing, playing The Walking Dead. So I still love you either way. Anyway, guys, kicking on with the first story, which is Time Splitters Rewind. Yes. Okay, so Time Splitters is a game series I've always loved on the... Alright, I first played it on the PS2. Very good game. Couch co-op. I think it was a two-player as well. Yeah, it was two-player. I played it with my cousin, side by side. It was a great game. Interesting characters, funny story. Multiple universes, different interesting backdrops, backgrounds and stuff like that. Included multiplayer as well. It had some bots in there you could just run around and kill. Or it had, I think, the online as well. I never played online on PS2. I won't lie. So that is what I am expecting. So let's get some more details on this. So basically the company called Cinder Interactive Arts, the company has all the original assets, and it is using those original assets as the concept art to build the new game at today's current level of gaming in the gaming industry today. Like, wow, so that's basically Time Splitters 2, you can say, up to 2018's massive level of gaming. And it's been a massive transition where it's gone PS2, PS3, PS4, and then whatever, you got obviously every game's more or less made for PC so we've got the GTX 1080s and stuff like that out now, so it's going to be really high quality in terms of that. I no doubt it's going to come to PC. I think it's going to be multi-platformer, possibly, I assume. I don't know, I'm unsure of that. But either way, whatever it comes out on PS4, whatever, I will be buying it on the PlayStation 4, as that's where I originally played it, on the PlayStation 2. But yeah, so that is going to be fantastic. So I am expecting interesting characters, masses of weapons, different intriguing weapons, brilliant backdrop, multiplayer, couch co-op. That is what I'm expecting, and I can honestly say that is what I will be buying that day one. Honest to God, I want to play that on day one. That's what I'm saying now. I don't think they can do... essentially, if you look at current games that were similar to it or have come out, you would go Borderlands. Borderlands had that same kind of play style with masses of characters, supposed to be funny story and all the rest of it. I'm just happy I'm going to get a game where Claptrap ain't fucking involved. Oh, that fucking robot put me off the game. As well as the FOV or whatever, where you feel seasick or ill when playing Borderlands. I couldn't hack that. I was feeling ill when playing it. And it gave me headaches. I felt nauseous. I couldn't play it. So I hope to God I'm not going to suffer with that. So that's the closest they've come to a Time Splitters. And hence the game is so popular, Borderlands, with all those elements in there. So I'm interested to get back to the original series of Time Splitters 2. Being a fan of the previous series, I can't wait to play the new one. But in the teaser trailer, it said 2018 it was going to come out, which I understood. They just announced it, plus you got E3, then you got delays, etc., etc. But then the timer dropped down to 2017, which is fantastic news. based on the fact they got all the concept art, it's already done, they're just rebuilding it, remodeling it, whatever, and then bringing it up to today's standards. It kind of makes sense that it wouldn't take as long. But I am very excited for that, guys. Time Splitters Rewind 2017. So yeah. Next up is Funimation has said that Attack on Titan Season 2 is coming out on April 1st. They will be streaming it, etc. You will be able to watch it in various places, I suppose, Hulu and a bunch of other company sites or whatever, you know, where you watch your animes dubbed or subbed or whatever. Now, I've heard personally the second season isn't as good based on the manga arc. I personally have not seen the manga or read it. I don't read the manga. I just watch an anime and then go, oh, it was good or it was bad, you know what I mean? And hope to God there will be a second season made or whatever, and here we are. And I will no doubt, hopefully if it comes to Blu-ray quick enough, I will buy it and then do an unboxing for you guys. Next up, Kojima has said he gets scared easily, like the legendary directors Steven Spielberg and Alfred Hitchcock. Alfred Hitchcock is well and truly dead now, but he made some legendary films, really, really scary. Spielberg, I can't really think of much horror films that he's done. The closest thing I think of is E.T., and anyone could have knocked that fucker out. You know, it pissed me off when he spilled that juice all over the place. Clear that shit up, E.T., and stay out the fucking fridge. But anyway, he says that he won't be making any more horror games, Kojima, because he actually gets scared of them. But of course you get used to things like that, which actually surprised me. He says while in creative mode, thinking of ideas to scare us, he actually gets bad dreams. So what the fuck? Bad dreams? Like, who gives a shit? I'm surprised he's narrativing it based on that. Basically, after his last horror game, PT gets cancelled, etc., which was disappointing. I admit I got scared shitless of that. I refused to kind of play. It was kind of horror. I got so far, but I was like, fuck that shit. That was back when I weren't recording gameplay, so I have got that on my channel, but I actually haven't got sound to it. It was just me being nervous as fucking shit walking up and down for the longest time, and then I can't remember what happened at the end. I think I just turned the fucker off. I never completed it. Of course, Death Stranding is not a horror game, just to let you know, for your information, in case you was wondering that. But if you are disappointed and looking for horror games, I suggest Resident Evil 7, no doubt, and then you'll be able to find some lesser games that have been out now. But I haven't seen a lot of games come out in the horror series or genre. They're all Resident Evil HD remakes, or Resident Evil 7 being the newest one, and I know that done the job for a load of you if you are into horror. Next up, E3 tickets will go on sale on Monday the 12th. An extra 15,000 tickets will go on sale on the first day for $150. Again, that's on the first day. It will be $150. Then it goes up to $250. They're trying to boost sales basically, but dropped about 3.5%, which is kind of understandable last year, with not a lot of interesting games coming out, and mostly serious based like God of War, Tomb Raider, Halo. You know, Uncharted. We've seen all these games before, and it's just going to be another story in these universes. So it's lacking some interest there because there's not enough new IPs coming out. Plus, they focus on indie games as well. VR is very new, and you know, not a lot of people can afford that kind of thing or experience. Plus, people don't want to pay that and then play that, and there's not a lot of stuff out for VR. So it's kind of been dull over the past 1 or 2 years. I still feel somewhat frustrated at the fact of the PS4 generation. We've had this 3 or 4 years, and there's nothing that's really oomphed me and went, yes, this is fantastic. That's just my general opinion. I think it's a lot for other people as well. Of course, with the streaming ability, with IGN doing it, and God knows how many news companies, gaming news sites, networks doing the streaming, and it costing so much to get in there, and then traveling there, I'm not surprised that people are not as interested in going as much, you know what I mean? But it is global, of course, it goes all around the world, so people will be watching. But not only that, isn't it a little bit smarter? With $250 to get in, it'd be a little bit smarter to actually put that $250 towards the games that are coming out. So you might have the streaming on one screen, and then click your Amazon and then start pre-ordering games that are coming out. That would be the smartest thing. Put that $250, watch it on the stream, and then put the $250 to the games coming out. 2 games, like just say a new Halo or new Gears or whatever. That's $100 right there. You know what I mean? That's half your money nearly all gone. So that's just 2 games. You know, you're going to be wanting more than 2 or 3 games, 4 games. So I think that's better use of your money. In actual fact, to pre-order the games, just watch E3 on stream and then pre-order with your other hand, you know what I mean? Makes perfect sense to me, that's a better use. So I'm not surprised that there's a lack of interest there, but in terms of going. But having said that, why not lower the price to 100 each? You know what I mean? You lower the admissions, and more people will go. You know, 250 is fucking steep for anyone, especially in theory if you're targeting kids or it's for kids and that. You know what I mean? I mean, I know mostly adults go, or teens go, but you know what I mean? 250, a little bit steep to go for an event. You know what I mean? Come on, it's a bit much. What's my next story? And in our final story of this week, South Park: The Fractured Butthole has been delayed. It was supposed to be coming out in 2017, but according to Ubisoft, it was scheduled to come out 2017-18, possibly around Christmas time, I assume, just on borderlines. But apparently, we won't be seeing the game in March as expected, but rather any time between April 2017 to March 2018. So that's a long gap there in between, you know what I mean? So I don't know what they're doing with it, but the typical excuse that they always give is the development team wants to make sure the game experience meets the high expectations of fans, and additional time will help to achieve this goal. Blah blah. We've heard the story before in a typical fashion. I don't know what to think about it. It's just one more less game to play this year, of course, which is again disappointing. So we'll have to just look and find something else to keep ourselves entertained, whatever that may be. I don't know. But I am very much looking forward to the new South Park. I did play the first one. This is back on the PlayStation 3 when I didn't have. I don't think I was recording. I don't think I was. It was like an RPG element to it, along with funny jokes and stuff like that. I think the EU got the dumbed down version. It weren't hardcore, like everything dirty and rude and sick and twisted, like I think the USA got. I'm unsure of that. I think that was the case. I hope to God we do get the full version that ain't censored, as it were. That was kind of disappointing. I think it was because the censor over here was different. I don't know. Or Europe. And then they brought it over here. So Europe/UK. I don't know. I'm unsure. But I can't remember. Back at the time, I had all that knowledge in my head. But either way, I hope we get the full version. So unfortunately, guys, won't be able to play that to 2017/18, somewhere late. It has been delayed, as I said. Well, guys, that's the end of this video. I hope you guys enjoyed this week's New Friday. Please give this video a like, share it with friends, spread the news, spread the word, as it were. Join me for The Walking Dead. I will continue that playthrough as well. We're on episode 3 right now, but I suggest watching from the very beginning because there's things that happen, choices I make, interesting shit going down. And of course I will be playing season 2 at some point, but I'll have a breakaway, of course, from that. There is no food review out this week, unfortunately, guys. There will be one next week, but I do have an unboxing for you guys of an anime. You have to check me out on Instagram to see what that is. I will be uploading a picture of it. Normally I do it today, but I don't know. I might record it tomorrow and then release it tomorrow. So that'll be out Saturday, an unboxing for you guys of an anime. Anyway, guys, follow me on social media. All the links in the description below: Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, and I will see you next time. Thank you so much for watching.